Former President Donald Trump has dropped a bombshell on the global trade system. He announced a sweeping new tariff plan on April 2, 2025. This plan places a 10% tariff on every single product imported into the United States. This is a major shift in U.S. trade policy. It represents a significant increase in trade barriers. The announcement sent shockwaves through the business world. Many industries rely heavily on imports, and these businesses now face a significant increase in costs. The tariffs are broad, covering everything from raw materials to finished goods. This means American companies will likely pay more for the goods they need to produce their products. The Trump administration argues that these tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs and businesses. They claim that foreign countries have been taking advantage of the U.S. for too long. These tariffs, they argue, will level the playing field. However, many economists are skeptical of these claims. The impact of these tariffs is likely to be complex and far-reaching. It remains to be seen whether they will achieve their intended goals. What is certain is that they represent a significant gamble with the global economy. The potential consequences, both positive and negative, are enormous. The stock market reacted swiftly and negatively to Trump's tariff announcement. Stocks tumbled in the hours and days leading up to the official announcement. This decline reflects the deep anxiety felt by investors about the potential impact of a trade war. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, a key indicator of the U.S. stock market's health, experienced a significant drop. This negative reaction highlights the uncertainty surrounding the tariffs. Investors are unsure how these tariffs will impact individual companies. They are also unsure about the overall health of the global economy in light of these new trade barriers. The interconnected nature of the global economy means that changes in one area can have ripple effects throughout the entire system. The stock market's decline is not merely an abstract economic indicator, it has real-world consequences for millions of Americans. Many Americans' retirement savings are tied to the stock market. A significant market downturn can erode these savings. This drop in value can impact people's financial security, especially those nearing retirement. The market's reaction underscores the high stakes involved in Trump's tariff gamble. This is not simply a matter of theoretical economic policy. It has the potential to impact the financial well-being of individuals and the stability of the global financial system. The coming weeks and months will be crucial in determining the full impact of these tariffs. The international community is closely watching the unfolding situation with a mix of apprehension and anger. Many countries, including key U.S. trading partners like China, have expressed serious concerns about the tariffs. They argue that these tariffs violate international trade agreements and could trigger a damaging trade war. China, in particular, has been vocal in its opposition to the tariffs. The Chinese government has threatened retaliatory measures. These measures could include tariffs on American goods or reducing their purchases of U.S. products. Such actions could have a significant impact on the American economy, particularly on industries that heavily rely on exports to China. The European Union, another major U.S. trading partner, has also expressed its displeasure. European officials have warned that they are prepared to take action to protect their interests. This could involve filing a complaint with the World Trade Organization, an intergovernmental organization that regulates international trade. The potential for a trade war is a significant concern. Trade wars rarely have winners. They often lead to higher prices for consumers, job losses, and slower economic growth. The current situation has the potential to disrupt global trade patterns that have been decades in the making. While the intricacies of international trade and tariffs may seem distant to the average American, their impact is likely to be felt very close to home. The 10% tariff on all imports has the potential to raise prices on a wide range of consumer goods. This means that everything from clothing and electronics to groceries and cars could become more expensive. The tariffs could also disrupt supply chains. Businesses may have to find new suppliers for the goods they need. This process can be costly and time-consuming. These added costs will likely be passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. The impact on consumers will depend on a variety of factors. These include the specific goods and services they purchase, the degree to which businesses can absorb the increased costs, and the potential for retaliatory tariffs from other countries. However, it is reasonable to expect that many Americans will see an increase in their cost of living as a result of these tariffs. The tariffs represent a gamble on the part of the Trump administration. They are betting that the potential benefits of protecting American jobs and businesses will outweigh the potential costs to consumers and the overall economy. Whether this gamble pays off remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: American consumers are likely to feel the impact of these tariffs in their wallets.